Hey, John Palmer, Gretsch Drums product manager, coming at you and talking about Catalina Club with a group of guys here that know a little bit about Gretsch drums. So we're going to get into Catalina Club. What makes it different? What makes it cool? Joe, you play Catalina Club.
Yes, all kinds of gigs, man. Big stages, small patio gigs. It travels very well.
Right.
It's easy to move around.
Yeah.
It doesn't take up a lot of space in the house. Very versatile.
Miking that bass drum up, I think a lot of engineers and players are surprised at how punchy the bass drum actually is.
Yeah.
You know, for such a tiny little 18-inch, 14 by 18-inch bass drum, it actually has a lot of thump to it.
Let's get into the anatomy of the kit a little bit. We have mahogany shells here.
Yes.
Which are nice warm wood.
Yes, very much.
I want to point out that we use a nice mid-grade mahogany, and something that is, there's different grades of mahogany in the mahogany family, and we certainly said, well look, we can't use that, we can't use that. We need a sound profile that fits Gretsch drums,
right? And
these mahogany shells do that.
Yeah, they have a great sound. They can be real jazzy and beboppy and that classic boingy kind of bouncy sound.
Tune them up a little.
Tune them up, bring them down, maybe you change a head combination.
Yeah.
All of a sudden it's a great little funk kit.
What's cool is a second kit on these Catalina Clubs. A lot of guys are buying it for second kit applications. They have rehearsal space, need a rehearsal kit, or a small stage. You know, the music dynamics change, right?
Yeah.
And where can you go out and play, triple forte in a room and just kill it? Well, look, these little drums allow me to go out and play in a smaller room
restaurant
and still lay into them, but they're not going to rip people's head off when they're 15 feet away.
Yeah.
Kit comes with a riser for the bass drum
Yeah.
that allows the beater to strike in the center, closer to the center of the head.
Yeah.
So you get more punch, a little stronger thud, beefier sound.
Little attack in there.
A little more attack.
And if you don't use the riser, what happens?
It's gonna, the beater's gonna hit a little higher than what some people might consider like the sweet spot on the drum. So it'll give you more of that jazz sound. It'll be a little bouncier.
Right.
Maybe a little more overtones because it
Right.
won't be so
It won't be
centered.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You get a little more of the overtones when you move to the sides. You hear that when you hit a drum. You can move to the edge.
Sure. When you hit the center and out to the edge, the characteristics change.
Absolutely. The 5 lugs on the top and bottom on the 12 that comes
Tune
with
up
this.
great.
Tunes up.
Big sweet spot in the middle.
Big sweet spot. It's open. 30-degree bearing edge.
Yep.
Another Gretsch classic.
That is the classic thing.
Yeah.
And that's where the tone comes from.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. And Gretsch features the brackets, the tom holder, very easy to use.
Sure. Ball and socket.
Yep.
It's got the nice big strong 90-20 bracket on it. 12.7 millimeter L rod.
Yep.
Nice mount to the bass drum.
It's suspended. The tom suspension system.
The GTS system on it.
Right.
You can see it with flat bass hardware. It looks like a kit from the 50s.